Today we're in Unit 9, Lesson 3, and we are going to now talk about some word problems with proportions. It's still the same proportion frame that we used. There's still is over of. It's still percent on top over 100%. It's still the part over the whole, but this time we're talking about the entire thing. So the entire thing is what will go on the bottom that matches up the 100%. So 100% is every part of it. So the whole is 100%, and then the part is going to be what matches up with our other percentage. So we're still going to use this proportion frame, we just have to think more about it. Example 1, there are 435 students total and 55 of them like the color purple the best. What percent of them like the color purple? So I go back and I look at some key information here. The word total I know means whole, so the total is 435. 55 of them like purple. Now here's how we have to be careful, right? Because it says 55 of. So you're going to think, oh, that's of. That's the entire thing. That's the whole thing. It's the of. But you have to be careful because 55 of them like purple. Not everybody likes purple. So that can't be the entire group. So you have to stop and think more about this to figure out what goes where in your frame. And then it says what percent. So I'm looking for the percent. So set up your proportion frame, put your 100 in, the 100 never changes. I know I'm looking for the percent, so that's where my variable goes. I already figured out the total was 435, so 435 is what goes in the denominator, and 55 like purple. So 55 out of 435 students' favorite color is purple. Now we will cross multiply, so we'll cross multiply and we will get 435x equals, because we did x times 435, 55 times 100 is 5,550. And then I will divide both sides by 435 to get x equals 12 point, and it's not a pretty number, 12.643 something something. So we're just going to round it to the 10th place and say 12.6 because the 4 makes the 6 stay the same. But we're looking for the percent, so we need to put the percent sign on there. Now for example 2, Yolanda's club has 40 members. Its rule states that 80% of them must be present in order to vote. At least how many members must be present to have a vote? So I still set up my proportion frame. I can put my 100 in. Now I go look for my numbers. 80% is easy. Whatever has the percent sign always goes over the 100 every time. And then Yolanda's club has 40 members, and its rule states 80% must be present. So I know that not everyone has to be there. So 40 has to be the everybody, and we're looking for how many people have to be there for them to hold a vote. Now I cross multiply. I will get 100x equals 3,200, and then I will divide both sides by 100. To get x equals 32. So that means 32 members have to be there in order to vote. Now you're going to do the next 5 examples. On the Edpuzzle video, it's going to first ask you which proportion to use. Make sure you write it on your paper first. So don't just randomly click, write them on your paper, and then you're going to check it with the number. So write it on your paper, check with the Edpuzzle, and then cross multiply it, and then you're going to check your final answer.